What is going on, guys? Welcome to Greggles TV. In this video, we're going to talk about what are your alternatives to upgrading to the Galaxy S23 Ultra. Let's say you're coming from a Galaxy S22 Ultra or an older Galaxy phone, or really any phone for that matter, and you were thinking about getting the Galaxy S23 Ultra, and now you're like, you know what? The trade-in offers are so bad for this phone, I don't want to do it. Or maybe you're just unhappy with the phone in general and you want to try something different and new. We're going to talk about the three alternatives that you can try instead of that phone. So without further ado, let's jump into the video. The first one being my personal favorite, the phone that I use on a daily basis, and that is the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 4. And the reason I say try this phone is because it is so different, especially if you've never had a folding phone. There's an experience that goes along with this that is unparalleled to almost any other phone that you can get, you know. They built such good software with this, with multitasking and general customizations and just usability for this phone. It works amazing. Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 processor, 12 gigs of RAM. The trade-in is really good with the S22 Ultra. You can get, well, it's not amazing, but you can get $700. You can only get $500 if you get an S23 Ultra for an S22 Ultra, but with getting a Galaxy Z Fold 4, you get $700 directly through Samsung. So that was a great reason to get this as well. The cameras aren't as good as what you're gonna get on the Galaxy Z Fold 4, have it be in photos or videos, but you're getting a bigger display. You're getting two displays. You get one on the outside, you get one on the inside. You still get pretty fast charging on here. Is it 45 watt? I can't even remember. It's at least 25 watt. I believe it's 45 watt, but which is the same as the Galaxy S23 Ultra. It's just a really fun phone. It's different. And the great thing about any of these phones I talk about is you can get them directly through the manufacturer, and you don't like it, return it. You will not pay a restocking fee if you buy it directly from the companies that I link down below, again, which is awesome. So that's another reason you can try any of these phones out and see if you like them or not. But yeah, my number one choice to try it, all the phones I talk about, just because it's so different. And if you're coming from a Samsung phone, it has very similar software, so you're going to be used to that as well. So definitely pick up a Galaxy Z Fold 4 for a truly different, amazing, cool experience. Remember, it is a little bit fragile, so get a great case. I would recommend getting insurance on this as well too, because it is expensive to get fixed, but otherwise it's a really fun phone. Now, I do want to mention that if you're happy with Galaxy S22 Ultra and you were thinking about getting the S23 Ultra, keep that phone. That's still a really great phone. You're getting basically 90% of the whole experience that you would, if not more, on an S23 Ultra. Is not a lot to upgrade from or for, because the S23 Ultra, S22 Ultra, I should say, is a really, really good phone. So if you're on that, or it doesn't matter what phone you have, if you're still happy with it, hold off, don't upgrade at all. My number two phone is a phone that you're not going to get a good trade-in value, especially if you do it directly through them, and that is an Apple iPhone 14 Pro Max. You know, it's the best iPhone you can get. Where's mine? Mine's right here. I have one right here. Battery's dead. I forgot to charge it. But it takes really good photos, really good videos. It charges fairly fast. It has a nice big flat display. Has good software, albeit sometimes a little buggy lately, but generally, and you get the whole ecosystem. You get iMessage, you get FaceTime. If you have Mac computers, you have that whole thing built in together where it all talks to each other, and their tablets and the watch and everything. So you have that whole ecosystem to go with, along with a very, very, very good phone. It will give you solid battery life as well, and it performs really well. It's a really powerful phone at that as well. So like, there's a lot going for that iPhone. So if you're looking to either, it's a good reason if you're just looking to get away from Android side, try the iPhone 14 Pro Max. I think you might be pleasantly surprised, or you might not be. For me, out of the three phones I'm going to mention today, it's the most boring phone software-wise for me, but you might like that. And you might like the simplification. You might like their menu system. You might like their notification system. Those aren't things that I personally love about the phone, but maybe you will. And Apple has really, really good support to go along with everything else, where you can get their warranty and get help from them and ask them questions, and it's a really good all-in-one solution to go along with a really, really solid good phone. And our last one is the Pixel 7 Pro. Literally my favorite camera phone to get. Love this phone. Very, very reliable camera, really good video, Great performance. It's super fast. It's very holdable in your hand. It doesn't feel too big. It's just, and you're gonna get updates from years to come, just like all these other phones. That's the great thing about it. Some things that might hold you back on it is maybe the battery life isn't absolutely amazing, just like the Galaxy phones in my eyes. The screen isn't as bright as a Galaxy phone, but it still gets pretty bright on there. The performance, even though it's really fast and really snappy, it doesn't perform as well as an iPhone processor or the Galaxy, the newest Galaxy processors, so you keep that in mind. So otherwise, it's a really great phone. I love the Pixel 7 Pro. I wish it came in a folding variant because those are my favorite types of phones. But if I had to go with a candy bar phone right now, I would get Android. And for me, at this moment in time, it would be going down to the Galaxy S23 Ultra and the Pixel 7 Pro. I love this phone, I really do. A lot of good stuff to like about this. Fluid software updates all the time, every single month. It's got a lot of features, not as many built-in features as a Samsung phone, but still enough in there to keep your palette cleansed and fed, so don't worry about that. So those are my alternative phones to get instead of getting an S23 Ultra. What is your alternative if you're not going to get an S23 Ultra? Are you going to get a new OnePlus phone? Are you going to get an iPhone? Are you going to get a Xiaomi phone or a Huawei phone? Let me know in the comments down below. Have a great day, and we'll see you down the road. Peace!